Hey there, just a quick warning. This video is going to be about the Hannah Brown Charlie Kirk thing and the response to my video about it, so if you want to skip that, skip it. I've got regular content coming very soon. First and foremost, I really failed at establishing that I don't want any of my followers to go harass Hannah Brown. I can say all day long, like, oh, that wasn't the intent of my video to send her hate, but that was a realistic consequence of my video. So to Hannah Brown, I am so sorry that I was loose in my wording and my stance, and I facilitated a lot of people to come your way and send you hate and call you names and attack you personally. I don't condone that, and I'm very, very sorry that I was a conduit for that kind of harm to you. I sincerely hope that you can forgive me. I do feel like the tone of my video got misconstrued, though, and I do want to clarify, like, little things, like a lot of people were calling me out for that yikes in the beginning, and I totally understand how people viewed it this way, but that was not a yikes, like, ew, yikes, she was seen at the memorial. I meant it as like a yikes, things are about to get messy, because I know I am dragging things out by speaking about it. And people rightfully ask, like, why even speak up? And honestly, I've had a lot of my own thoughts ever since the assassination and have been wanting to say my part on it. And then I feel like I kind of got brought into the fray because a lot of people, like when I said I was getting more traffic on my page, it was people checking in to see if I was the, quote, restaurant skit girl that was seen at the memorial. So at the time, it seemed reasonable to post a video and speak the way that I did. And yesterday, I did change the privacy settings to that video to only me because I wanted to disrupt the cycle of the arguments that was going on in the comments. I was just getting hundreds of notifications of the same comments of, that's not what he actually said, or you're taking this out of context, and, well, this is what he actually said in 2013, and this is what he actually said in this, and blah, blah, blah. Like, people just going back and forth with each other, arguing and arguing and arguing. I will be turning the privacy settings back to normal so that everyone can see the video again after I post this video, because ultimately I'm not trying to skirt accountability. I just wanted to disrupt the cycle of the arguing. But I chose to say what I said, and I posted it online for all the world to see, so I'm going to stand in my beliefs, and I ultimately still believe what I believe. I do want to mention, though, that of all the messages that I received, some were as tame as like, hey, I didn't think you meant to do this, but you misrepresented. Some were as extreme as straight up death threats. But I responded to each and every one that I could with grace and with trying to offer clarity. And every single conversation, 100% of them, ended with them giving me the same grace and clarity, and we were able to say our piece, wish each other well, and move on. So I was actually really stoked and encouraged by that a lot of us really do have mercy and compassion for one another, and we're not all just chomping at the bit to throw each other into one camp or the other, but we are capable of conversation. And I hope that we're all able to move on from this. I'm sorry to anyone that I disappointed. I do appreciate those of you that still supported me, but to those of you that had to leave, I'm sorry about it, and I hate that this happened. That was my bad. So back to your regularly scheduled programming of restaurant skits. I know that's what y'all follow me for anyway, so thanks, bye.